to any shop. Even Woolies doesn't have this freshness. Do you see the bee? There is the bee in my garden.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass.
Hey guys. Today I am in my backyard garden. As you can see, I am standing under my avocado tree. I am so proud of this tree. It's providing me with shade right now, which is so awesome. But I am really just here to continue with the harvest. I am busy with the last, I think today is gonna be the last harvest for the cabbage. The cabbage is now, after today, it's done and dusted. And of course, I'm also here serving her. Yeah, and I'm using my friend camera, so I keep forgetting where to look. So yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera now. Camera flipped. This is thyme. It's becoming a very bushy affair here. If you can notice, it's also starting to flower. I'm actually interested to see what thyme seeds look like, because if there's flowers, I'm expecting seeds soon. So the ones that are busy flowering, I will definitely leave. And obviously you might not see thyme properly because it's amongst a lot of weed, but I'll try. Let's see, I'm just gonna harvest it off camera because I need to dehydrate the thyme itself. I need to make dried herbs out of it, because to keep it fresh, if you're gonna use it long term, is not realistic. Today is Saturday. By now, if you've been with us for a while, you know I do most of my gardening on Saturday. Yeah, and the other thing that we are going to tackle today is I'm gonna go through my most prized possession, the spinach. I'm harvesting this tomorrow. You know, Sundays are for harvesting. You already know that by now. Yeah, spinach. I'm so proud of my spinach. Look how big those leaves are. You see, I'm harvesting all of this tomorrow. Broad leaves. Look at this. You cannot get this in a store, guys. You go to any shop. Even Woolies doesn't have this freshness at the garden, you know. If I choose to harvest this now, I can just harvest it now and cook it now, you know. So there's no shelf life in. But actually, what I wanted to show you, this is the last of my big cabbages, and today it's actually very hot. It's what we call, it's hot. It's hot with a capital letter H. This cabbage right here, I am going to use for my sauerkraut. I am actually attempting sauerkraut this year. And this is my it's my baby cabbage that was suffering at the beginning because it was attacked by aphids, so it was growing very slow, you know, but now it is a good size, and the sun is too hot, so I don't want to lose it, so I'd rather just harvest it. So what actually happened, this is another cool thing that I want to show you. So I've been harvesting. I'm gonna step back so that you can see this patch in full view. This is the cabbage patch that I'm going to clean out now. The only thing that will be left is this red cabbage that's still growing, and my rosemary. So what I was saying is, so I kept on harvesting and harvesting and harvesting. So then I came up with an idea that actually if I harvest cabbage and I just leave sort of like the stem, so I would cut and then leave the stem like this, what's gonna grow really? It was just an experiment and I've got my results. So a whole lot of leaves mimicking new cabbages started growing, and before I knew it, so then the stems grew tall, sort of like this, and then before I knew it, they went into full bloom. This is cabbage. I'm so lucky. I just spotted a bee. I just spotted a bee, guys. This is a bee right there. That's a bee doing its thing. So happy. Oh, it just got frightened now by me. Do you see the bee? There is the bee in my garden. You see the ecosystem, what it does. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. So cool. Yeah, enough with the bee. So it is helping, it's gonna help me with the pollination. So this is what I have. You see how cool it looks. So cool. And then I've got more here, still growing, still sort of like stems, still putting on flower. And then we've got these over here. These are in like full bloom. Okay, I think I'm gonna catch them from the other side. Remember what I always tell you guys, nature hates dying, so it always finds sort of like a way to reproduce. And this is my cabbage. If I'm successful in growing and harvesting all these cabbage seeds, I'll be the happiest person. Then I'll never buy cabbage seeds like for the longest time, especially next year. Okay, I'll say this. Once the pods out of these flowers, you see where the flowers are, there's gonna be pods. You see, sort of like when peas start putting on fruit, which are those long pods that start growing. So I expect the cabbage seeds to develop in that way as well. And then once that happens, I'm gonna come out and actually show you. So yeah, let's get to harvesting my last cabbage. Okay, let's get to it. So this is my growing thingy magic. So this now is the peppers that I grew from seed. You can see some of the seeds are still pushing up here. There's a lot of seeds trying to push up there. The seeds are pushing up, and then these are almost big enough for me to transplant. Again, this is an experiment that worked out, but what I don't like about the peppers, they take very long. They take up to a month just for you to see them push up, sometimes even longer. Yeah, but I'm happy, and I've got more peppers already in the ground. I'm gonna walk up to them now. See, so this is my pepper patch here. These are all the peppers here. So hopefully they take and we're able to actually harvest something. And you can see this one is trying to put on fruit, but some people say you must not, you must just take this thing out, just remove it, so that you are encouraged to produce more. But I don't know, I'm confused. Please let me know what I must do. See, it's so short, but it's still trying to put on fruit already. I want to speak to you about, still on the topic of seeds. Still on the topic of seeds. Check this out. This is the carrot. See, this is the carrot patch. I still have some carrots here growing. The other day I just harvested a whole lot of carrots in this patch here, from this patch here. And I left this one because I wanted to see if I can grow seeds. So look what have we here. This is the carrot plant. It's busy flowering, and these are the seeds busy developing there. I hope you can see. It's difficult because the sun is blasting my face and everything else. See, these are all gonna produce seeds for me, and I can't wait. Coriander. There's a whole lot of coriander. There's coriander there. There's a flowering. I'm expectant. There's coriander there. This is coriander galore. Look at this beautiful picture here. This is coriander. Unbothered. It is so unbothered. So I feel like I don't need to grow more coriander trees plants, because this is more than what I need for seeds. And it just makes my garden so beautiful. If you look and then catch the cabbage there doing its own thing. See? So I have pollinators all over this place. So I also want to show you that I actually have onions. Look at my onions, guys. Look at my onions. Thank you so much for getting to this part of the video, which is the end. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, of course. Until the next one.